Baseball is more than a game. Baseball bonds families. It can lift a nation out of dark times. It reaches across cultural divides. It knights its greats with titles like Iron Man, The Express, The Kid. For most, it is a long-standing passion for a team, and sometimes seeing a dream realized. But for a select few, it is a call.
Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, a promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Samuel Cortez, the Dominican left-hander. Will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner at first with no outs here.
Come on now, rip it.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, that's the kind of at bat that proves to these scouts and front office personnel that you're a guy that can contribute at the next level. Knocks a solid double there, putting himself into scoring position and showing the world he's more than capable of being an effective offensive weapon on any roster.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Gutierrez. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in now, Brian Bauman.
Leading off with a central prospect. Third
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Standing in, Esteban Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a bunt attempt here. Coming to the plate now, number 22. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in the at-bat.
Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony McLean. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Anthony McLean.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in once again, number 22. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half. Striding in once again, B.J. Redmond. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, number 22. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Aguero on the move. In to score, the runner from third. Vasquez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And things are getting really interesting now. It's back to a 1-run ball game. Ready for another chance. Roberto Gutierrez.
Second baseman.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, number 22. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Vasquez is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 22. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. McLean is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. Alonzo Cruz was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a...
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead.
Leading off for the East.
Now batting, Jonathan
May.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Leroy Walsh.
Leading off for the East. Catcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Safe! I said he's safe!
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Schroeder.
7th. Right fielder. Steve.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Schroeder.
Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping into the box,
Batting
number
8.
22. He'll take his
baseman.
first hacks
Number
here.
22.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, that's the kind of at bat that proves to these scouts and front office personnel that you're a guy that can contribute at the next level. Knocks a solid double there, putting himself into scoring position and showing the world he's more than capable of being an effective offensive weapon on any roster.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Stepping in, Juan Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Juan
A
Vasquez.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Striding in once again, Steven Melendez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Melendez.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 22. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ripped toward the gap in right. McMillian rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are all tied 5-5. Ready for another shot now. Herbert Ramirez.
Third baseman, Herbert Ramirez.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Ready for another chance. Steven Melendez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Melendez.
Hit to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in and looking for more. Number 22. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Into the box, Craig Martin. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. Now a 7-5 game. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the visitors, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 21 runners on base.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Lifelong dreams of being a pro ball player will be realized. Young dreamers will stand on edge to find out where will be the first stop on their road to the show.
Welcome, everyone. With the 13th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select the first baseman from the West Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. Most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on